Welcome back, guys. Welcome to episode 2 of the Caretaker. Now, before we go in a little bit, we seem to have had 2 hot fixes since my last video. So, obviously, the hot fixes are they've added timestamps, the last save game, and pause menu to improve visibility. The first step suggests the save game related feedback, which we'll come to in a minute. Fix of progress and blocker and manoeuvres that could occur if Tom Paris is unavailable in special branch. Adjusted balancing, updated Chakotay's marker with pixel profile. Fix potential game crashes when exiting the main menu. And fix potential crashes that could occur when the ship is auto-focused at the end of travelling between systems. So that was a hot fix of 1.01. Now the next one, which is more interesting here. But so basically, they have increased the autosave frequencies of the games. So instead of having after big X amount ones, they've now put them to every 5th point of interest. So obviously, when you've got steps along the way, that's where they'll serve it. Also, as well though, which is probably the biggest one. This is what it says on here: we've increased the autosave frequency, so the game save now saves at least after every 5th point of interest, and we are preparing a manual quick save system for the next upcoming patch. This could be pretty good. So I give the devs their due, they are listening to people, which I think is pretty good. So where were we last time? So we went to the array. So we need to explore the system and gather more resources until the engineering office is repaired. Because of the ship, we've got 2 cycles left on the engineering. So yeah, so you see there were 2 cycles left before it's repaired. To be honest, we also need to repair sick bay as well. And I would like to open up, but I can't really open up this bottom here. I want to really open up some of these bottom ones down here, so we can get some bits and pieces in there. Well, I played my first game. I've got stuff up here which I need to put people to live in, basically. But what we're going to do, we're going to wait. So we've got 2 cycles, okay? What do we need? We need. So to be honest, if we go down, let's scan that. So we got some debris field, and a planet. And another planet which has the Dranium. I'm just gonna call it Dranium. I can't say it properly. It sounds like a plant, but hey ho. And we have some Dritium as well. So, and the last one there is the same Dritium as well. So we're at 800. I mean, this is the issue is now because we can't really fast forward it. So we have to really kind of, let's fly over to this planet anyway. Let's have our 2 on there. Well, engineering office is open. So we can now, engineering is fully operational. All the engineering office. We are now official work that can do the work tasks. Absolutely brilliant. Logically, it's focused on deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew gets food. And all that stuff called food. What's that? Battery coming. So we are going to switch on this life support. Now, I've turned the life support. We've got to be careful, as you'll see in just a second. So we also need to repair. So that's going to take 3 cycles. Okay. Yes, I know. Close there. So, as you can see, it now takes power, which is up here. So if we look at the power up here of the energy, so we have total amount of power 120, available 78, and consumption is 42. So every time you turn on a life support system, like here, it takes some power away, and also some room, and also some rooms as well. Do we have enough PS? We're going to clear some debris, but it's going to cost us. While we wait for our work teams, we should collect more resources. quite clearly. We do. So we've gone over there. Mess hall is now up and running. The mess hall has now taken some more power, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, we know that. So the mess hall is up and running. So we have emergency rations and also premier rations. Now, we really need to sort this out because morale's really bad. So we go to premium. It's going to use more of the deuteranium up. The deuteranium up. I can't say these things. It's just for me. So we're down out to -20 morale, which is not too bad. We have a shield generator up there. So what we're going to do is that we're going to remove some debris from that room as well. Okay. Ideally, we want to have things up here. While that's happening, we have 6 to go. So how much would it cost to remove that? So we'll need some tritium. The tritium. I think I'm playing Elite Dangerous. That's another game, guys. We'll get into at some point too. Let's have a look. Keep it control the system. Wait till the rooms have been. There we are. So we now have that one ready. Rooms removal concluded. Yes, we will. Most of reveal some crew quarters to do ones for lot morale. We know that. At the moment, the only thing that we can actually build are emergency room stuff. But what I want to do is I really want to get down here. But I can't do that until I've unlocked that, which is a bit of a pain in the backside. And we've got a science lab there. See, what I might do is I might do the science labs as well. So we're going to go to crew and we're going to build. So we haven't got enough for them at the moment, but this is what we do. We build emergency crew quarters until we have researched enough to get a normal crew quarters. I just don't fumble around this as much because, yeah, we're going to go. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go up here now. Science lab is done. Well, I'll show you that. We'll do that one in a second. Actually, no, we can do it now. So we can open up the tech tree. So as you can see on the tech tree, and yeah, we've got engineering, crew, science, combat, and the Borg. We'll get into that later on. What we really, do we need to, we do battery compartments or we can do plasma torches, but it gives us more resources. But what I really want to do is to do this one. So we're going to take 14 cycles and 40 science. Because then what we can do, we can give them if we just wait them for a little while. So that's ready to go. We're going to, I can't get down there yet. We're going to do this one and hopefully and just ship. There we are. So that's some of the rooms done there. Science lab 7. So we've got 7 to go on that science lab. Torpedo bay, workshop. Let's keep an eye on this. We're using so we still have available of 69. To be honest, this is like the first part. This I would say it's quite boring, but it's not because you're still doing things there. See, so the problem is though now I've gone there, but if I do that, so we've got the full reward, but that one there we can just leave it if we wanted to while we fly around. So we could just fly around. See, we've got that ready to go, but that takes up an awful lot of power. So at the moment we're going to switch it off. How are we doing for the science lab? 5 remaining on the science lab, which could give us over to here. Maybe not. They are crew quarters. Enter ship. So now we've got. So if I'm at the crew quarters, we could inspire the workforce if we wanted to. So it's the bit between that and morale. Or do we go to here and, or do we do science? I mean, science, we could do field training. It gives us more XP for field trips, combat, hull reinforcement. So we could integrity the hull, or we can go for the tier 2. I think I'm going to go for the plasma torch. The only reason for the plasma torch is that we get more resources back when we get something back. We can't do that one at the moment. So crew quarters, we can build crew quarters now for 10 crew. We do have, let's have a look, we do have 50 who are, we got 50 that are like they're called quarterless at the moment. So we have 8 cycles. So it says emergency quarters, but I'm going to build them some normal ones. It might bite me in the backside, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, but I can't clear that one at the moment. I might just clear that one just to get that on there. And we take some of that, at least we're down on that. As I said, I just got to fly around, keep exploring. So I've built emergency crew quarters, but I've built normals, which means I need to clear this room just to build an emergency one. But you can see now we've now down to 30 that I've got no quarters. Can we clear that room as well? Yeah. See, ideally I want to put them up here, but down here will do for a minute. And we'll fly here, pick up some more fuel basically. So we've got the plasma torch, that's done. Should we go to the crew or to science? What have we got for science? Field training. See, I think the field training might help us at the moment. Thank you. So I still need to build some emergency one just so we can get out of that. Then that one there, and I may build some missing, so I can't build any of that one at the moment there. We now have, we don't have a comm message. What's the comm message? Captain, the array's jamming signals has been neutralised. Should be able to establish communications. Let's hope they respond. How the array? Oh, it's the caretaker. It is the caretaker. It is the caretaker. What's this? Are you bothering me? Oh, sure. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. Remember that voice, Captain? The old man with the banjo? But his former sensitive as compared to others appeared the right way. I'm Captain Joe with the Federation Starship. We're going to hear this. I think we're going to hear her name quite a lot. We mean no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They have what I need is just, and you'll just have to leave them. So here we go. So we can appeal to humanity, which gives us 80%, or intimidate him, which gives us 80%, or let Balana talk to him, or we can optionally scan. So let's scan it. So I think because they've all got the same percentages and chances, we're going to do this one. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. For what? What kind of debt? It can't be repaired. if I'm just going to keep talking, I'm just going to be here forever, aren't I? If I deserve the array by sending the energy pulse towards the fifth planet, the neighbours. Give the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location. Investigate this planet. It's only my leader's thoughts, Mr. Torres. I don't have anything more to do, but it'd be easier if we work together, Captain. Helm set course for the fifth planet of the neighbouring system. So, we can now leave this system to go to another one. So let's just fill up. So we've got what we need here. Yes, we'll do that. Whatever. I think we should just fly to the next. We'll go to the next sector. The next sector is all the way over here. It's 8 cycles. And off we go. There we are. So, there we are. So, I've done optional, clear more ruined rooms and build emergency quarters. I mean, I don't really want to. Okay, so yeah. When I get to the other system, we'll have a look, shall we? Build a cargo bay. Here we go again. So, let's scan this. See, I need to upgrade stellar cartography. Let's go to the ship. Let's help the science lab. Field training 4 remaining. I mean, I could build some emergency there for the time being. We could clear that ruined room and build a cargo bay. I need to get some more of this so I can build cargo bays down the bottom here. So we scan the planets. Oh, there's some science there. Lovely. So that's what we've got in this system. We don't have any tritium though, which is a shame because I wanted to build some normal quarters and a cargo bay, but we can't do that at the moment. First things first, we have 16. So we're going to go to the let's get some. See, so we've got average. So we didn't get the full amount, but we just got enough. So we've got enough there. We've got to 1,000. 24 left on there. And see, look at that. That's our consumption and our battery bay. Can I fix my battery? No, I can't because that's under that one there. And that. So we can't really do anything with that battery bay. Unfortunately, we really need to get this sick bay going as well. So that's what I think I need to do next. What we'll do, we'll go there first. We'll pick up some more of this. Ready to unlock. Field training is done. So, I mean, inspired workforce. Do I need to look after the crew? I can because that will give me enough. And then on the next one, I can then get that one. So, we're here. We can pick up the maximum, or we can try a tractor beam. Let's try a tractor beam so we can get on with that. Oh, look at that. So we've got a maximum amount. That's good enough for me. While we do that, we'll go to this debris field here. Autosave. So we are at an autosave, which is good. Enter ship for the emergency quarters. So that's been done, and that's been done as well. Can we open up sick bay? Yes, we can. Let's get a sick bay up and running. And we'll go to this planet. No, we won't. We will pick up some. So it's only between 30 and 40. So 40, we've got more of a chance of failing on 40. So let's do the 30. We do the 30. Yeah, okay. We've got 20. That's still better than nothing. So we're going to go to Ocampa now. See what we've got here. Catching reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Can you see the little marquee ship there still? Lovely. I think on my first playthrough I didn't have the marquee shit with me. So let's see what we have here. Following the rays energy pulse, a Voyager discovers a desert planet with harsh, unforgiving landscape. Our Tom Paris commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place. What makes it so special? So we can do one of them. So we can do that. Anything noteworthy? Constantly target a single location. Baron Priest does now recommend a away team investigate there. There's something else. Intervals between each pulse can decrease 0.7 seconds of left to the right. They're getting faster. The entity says running out of time. Whatever. We prepare a away team. Let's send an away team down. Oh, who's this? Who is this? Is it the Claxians? It's Neelix. Everybody, Neelix. Neelix has arrived. Good old Neelix has arrived. Never seen shit like this. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy. Brought here against your will. Sounds like we have saw it before. Yes, thousands of times. Wow, hundreds, maybe 50 times. But the Caretaker has been bringing ships here now for months. The Caretaker. That's what the Ocampa call them. It's probably snatched and be all crew too. Right? They're likely down on the planet of Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, of course. I need a little, compensation. Sounds fair. Wonderful, to be honest. I've had it rough recently. Those pesky boy Vols delivered about my supplies. Some food, water would be most welcome. If you help us find some crew, you can have all the food and water you want. Hang on a minute, we haven't got any food or water. What's going on here? It's a deal. Okay, right then. So I've got Neelix. So, where are we now? We're still there. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles. But I've already done that until Neelix is ready to talk. So we can press X to skip a cycle. Sick bay has been restored. So we have sick bay. Still keep an eye on the power though. We still have enough of everything else. Neelix is ready to talk to us. What delicious milk, a culinary masterpiece. Never encountered such tangy but comforting, vibrant concoction. What's it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. Some of the culinary wisdom myself. My African hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. But I know you enjoy yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes, your missing crew. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find the Kazan Oglin encampment. Kazan what? One Kazan sect of many. They control part of this quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, they can even be resonated with. Resonated. Oh. You said Ocampa had our people. Well, Ocampa have your people. It's just they're finding them a bit tricky. My old pal Major Jan, whatever his name is, has a nice five. Right, send an away team down. Very well, prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. So then, where's our destination? Orders, send an away team. So then, let's have a look. So we've got Neelix. We're going to send Tuvok down and we're going to send Belana Torres down. The away team has materialised to a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning but because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings down here? Oh, well, we don't have the survivalist trait yet, but we're going to struggle through to a vantage point. Odds are looking good. Odds are very good. The team pushes forward, battling the strongmen of the visibility, finally they emerge into a ledge with a clearer view of surrounding areas. In the distance they spot a Kazan Oglar settlement. However, the wind is picking up, the massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, the sandstorm is in our way, we need to find cover fast. Right. We can... If we're going to design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. Hopefully this is going to work. Hey, look at that, it works. But I'll waste no time. If I swiftly construct a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all the while grumbling about the incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what seems like an eternity, the sandstorms have started. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off direction of Cows and Old Settlement. And we also then got some more of the Dranium stuff. Right then, so we have them. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach these people here? You got Neelix, so there's no risk there, but requires, I think that's negotiation tactics. But it will give us 200 to our morale. Approach with typical Starfleet manners, we're going to give you 100. Approach with medium with weapons, you get nothing. But we're going to try this one and hope for the best. Did I just press the wrong one? I did, didn't I? I pressed the wrong one. No, I didn't. The side approach to our team, the children run back to their settlement. The men, however, approach cautiously, weapons are ready. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement, jabbing their leader. The sight of Neelix, his face turns red with rage. In the background, a badly bruised young woman looks nothing like a Kazon, more like a human with pointy ears. Pointy ears pierce around the corner. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix charming as he let us believe. How should we appease them, Captain? I have no bad intentions. See, let's try that one. If this goes bad, we're in trouble. We're good. The waiting calmly explains. Peace and tension emphasising their desire to find the missing crew, and the diplomatic approaches eases the tensions. The Jabin explains that the comic lived underground, their access controlled by Caretaker, who also provides their own source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman as she's holding a slave and a camper. He explains she is one of the few that have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs the phaser. He points at Jabin and demands a command to free the woman. Oh. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. Should we retreat? So we can appease them, carefully withdraw. But that's not. That's. Or. I mean, we got more of a chance to secure a retreat with a phaser fire. So let's try their phaser fire. Your choice has consequences. Team lays down cover and fire force, allowing them to minimise exposures. Then if I jump over 16 knots of waiting fight skill, they escape with no casualties. So we've got there. But Neelix has managed to get Kez. So we have Kez, but we're still missing Tom Paris. What do we do? You know, danger occurred. How's Chessburn as Mr. Neelix? He was desperate, Captain, but understand, I want to repay you with your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the Axis underground city is controlled by the Caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the Caretaker will seal it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier. If there's a slightest breach, transport signal amplifier will be necessary. Excellent idea, Kez. Can you help us once we locate the breach? Of course. It's the least I can do. I'm grateful now. So we have some options here. So we can ask her about the Caretaker, which we can. Can you tell us about the Caretaker? He's provided the camper with food, water, energy and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he come from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Ask why she came to the surface. If it's so dangerous, would you leave your home? I felt strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearn for the freedom to discover things and learn about myself. Seeing my people dependent on Caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. Once we posted telepathic abilities, but these atropos I have over many generations. Okay, how did you two meet? Obviously, Kez, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kez while trading in the castle that enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited me, bought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I met you, Cats, and apologise, but I'll do it again in a heartbeat. We have things to do. Alright, got some things to do. Start transport signal for fire and Kez, we'll go to sick bay. Have you examined? Captain, the science lab is back online. We start researching the signal amplifier. Computer, initiate emergency collar program. Here comes the doctor. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, Chief Medical Officer is dead. Nice. You have to take care of sick bay for now and this patient cares. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises, nothing I can't handle. You're a nice, capable young lady. Thank you, Doctor. It's very kind. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to tend to and a sick bay to reorganise. Nice. Auto save. So we're going to save there, guys. So I think we're going to save it there. I think we're going to save it there. We'll keep it there. I think we're going to save it there for the time being, guys. I say we'll go for part 3 later on. Well, I've got to say, guys, just thank you very, very much for this episode. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe down below. It'll help me out very, very well. As I said, I'm still, after many years, I'm back to doing videos again, so I'm very, very new at all this. And anything will be appreciated. Any likes, any comments, any subscribes will be appreciated. We'll carry on with episode 3 next time. Until then, thank you very much for watching. It's absolutely appreciated. I'm Santini Hawk. Bye-bye now.